A future of safer cars. One of the biggest selling points for autonomous vehicles is the safety they supposedly guarantee by removing the #1 cause of car crashes, the human driver. Now, Nissan wants to make their driverless cars and electric vehicles even safer through a new feature. The singing electric car, a function designed to alert nearby pedestrians. Launched at the Tokyo Motor Show this past week, Nissan calls this new feature Canto, which means I sing in Italian. It doesn't literally make EVs sing, of course. Instead, it emits noise that sound like a demonic string quartet tuning its instruments, according to Wired. What you just heard was the sound of the future. It is a sound that we call Canto. Soon, it will be heard from our Nissan cars on streets around the world, Daniele Schillaci, Nissan EVP, told the press during the launch. Schillaci described Canto as an important feature for what the company calls Nissan Intelligent Mobility, although a similar pedestrian warning function was initially released in the 2011 Leaf. Nissan launched an electric version of the Leaf back in September, which Schillaci said is already selling like hotcakes. In just 1 month, we have already sold more than half of what we sold last year, he said in the press conference, adding that he sees the Leaf as not just an EV. Instead, he sees it as part of this intelligent mobility, because EV technology alone is not enough to move people to a better world. A future of intelligent mobility. EVs have engines that work more quietly than the usual internal combustion engine. While that's a good thing for the environment, it can cause some trouble for the unknowing pedestrian or the occasional cyclist, especially those who are visually impaired. According to a report by the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, it's 35% more likely for EVs and hybrids to be in a pedestrian-involved crash, and they are 57% more likely to hit cyclists. Hence, the Canto, which serves as a warning signal for walkers and cyclists. While it works with the Nissan Leaf, the company is also designing more advanced EVs and driverless vehicles for this technology. The new Nissan Leaf is only the latest chapter in the ongoing story of Nissan Intelligent Mobility, Schillaci said. A few minutes ago, you heard what the future of Nissan Intelligent Mobility will sound like. Now, let me show you what it will look like, Schillaci added as he unveiled a new zero-emission concept car called the Nissan IMX. This crossover concept isn't just electric, it's also fully autonomous, with a driving range of more than 600 kilometers. Nissan is betting its future in this so-called intelligent mobility, and the Canto and IMX are a part of it. The company also recently tested its next-generation autonomous system, called the ProPilot, on the streets of Tokyo. Nissan isn't the only car maker with vehicles that can produce sound to warn pedestrians, Wired noted. There's the Chevrolet Volt, which chirps. The Toyota hybrid RAV4 can beep. And the Prius supposedly hums. The cars of the future will not just look and work differently compared to today's vehicles. They're bound to sound different too.
If you're holding out for a new Nissan Z car, and as big fans of the 370Z we definitely are, you might be disappointed at the latest news to come out of the company. Nissan's Chief Planning Officer, Philippe Klein, has revealed, with some remorse, it seems, that although there's a desire for a new Z model, corporate pressures have pushed the project way down the priorities list. And there's worse news. Mr. Klein told Australian website Car Advice. There is a lot of passion behind this vehicle, at the same time it's a segment that is gradually declining, making the case more difficult. We have no intention to quit excitement, but we're going to make it happen in different ways. Different ways? We don't necessarily like the sound of that, but there's no specific reason why Nissan couldn't pull a totally new gem out of the bag with hybrid tech. Car Advice quotes the company's Hideyuki Sakamoto, the executive vice president of product engineering. Sing. GTR and Z cars are our symbol, so we want to launch a new vehicle. We are now studying utilization of e-power to create more aggression.
It's easy to forget that Nissan makes a good, old-fashioned rear-wheel drive sports car, with its ever-increasing lineup of SUVs, electric vehicles and minuscule micros. However, if you head to your local dealer and peer into a darkened corner somewhere, you might catch a glimpse of the lesser-spotted 370Z. Nissan's naturally aspirated 323 bhp 3.7-liter V6 engine thrill machine that first landed on our roads way back in 2009. Gas-guzzling, emissions-emitting rear-wheel drive sports cars might not be the flavor du jour, but the Japanese marque has seen fit to refresh its shapely performance car and drag it into 2018. A new look gives it black door handles and a black rear bumper fascia, dark tinted headlamps and rear combination lights, all previously only available on the Nismo upgrade but now come as standard. New 19 and alloy wheels are also thrown in, as well as a stunning new infrared metallic paint option that brilliantly shows off the Z's flared arches and swooping waistline. The car might be approaching a decade old, but it still stands out in a crowd, while the addition of a new, race-ready Exetti clutch means it drives better than it ever has. Couple this lightweight transmission with Nissan's throttle blipping rev-matching technology, and you've got an extremely enjoyable machine, especially on track. Thankfully, little else has changed. The engine delivers the same amount of grunt, the suspension remains firm but forgiving, and the chassis still feels properly sorted. Inside, there's the new Nissan Connect Premium infotainment system, which features a 7-inch touchscreen, sat-nav, DVD player and rear-view camera, but really this is still the cracking driver's car we know and love. Admittedly, the advent of the hyper hatches, which boast devastating performance and everyday practicality for a similar price, means the 370Z has got a bit of a battle with its fresh-faced rivals. But this remains a lot of sports car for the money, and one of the best-looking things in a Nissan dealership, even if they do try and hide it away in a darkened corner.
In the Subaru BIZ-iV Performance Concept review at the Tokyo Motor Show this morning, you could hear the rumble of the high-performance boxer under the hood of the sedan. This is Subaru's preview of the next-generation WRX and WRX STI performance sedans coming in 2019 as a 2020 Mai. After the smoke cleared, Subaru boss Yoshiyuki Yoshinaga introduced a preview of the next WRX STI. As the car was surrounded by other performance machines, the new 2018 Subaru WRX STI S208, BRZ STI, 2018 WRX STI, and Levorg STI. Subaru Corporation definitely brought the rumble to the 45th Tokyo Motor Show. During the introduction, Yoshinaga talked about the Japanese automaker's vision for the future, and there's good news for performance fans. It will include more high-performance machines by Subaru Technica International. The next-gen WRX STI will encompass all of Subaru's core values, starting with safety. The new generation WRX STI will be the safest car yet. Subaru in their press release says, in anticipation of widespread future deployment of automated driving technologies, advanced driver assist functions combining the next-generation eyesight system with other devices have been installed in a sedan body. It will get the new Subaru Touring Assist just launched in the 2018 WRX S4 in Japan. In previous versions of Subaru's eyesight, lane tracing control only operated at speeds of 60 km per hour or more, but the new Touring Assist function extends operation to any speed range. It also adds automated steering that follows the preceding vehicle in the same lane, teamed with adaptive cruise control to assist drivers with automated control of acceleration, braking, and steering. Subaru will introduce the new advanced driver assist technologies in 2020, which corresponds with the same time frame of the next generation 2020 WRX STI. The performance sedans will also come with further enhancements to eyesight driver assist technology, radar, and highly accurate GPS and navigation systems according to Subaru. The Japanese automaker is all about safety and eliminating automobile accidents. Subaru Corporation just completed a new test facility located in Hokkaido, Japan, where they will begin conducting testing of their advanced driver assist technologies. Outside, the VIZIV performance concept revealed a front grille flanked by Subaru's new design language with Hawkeye headlights, muscular fenders on all four corners of the body, and 20-inch wheels wrapped in 245/14 R20 high-performance rubber. The WRX STI hood scoop conceals a turbo boxer power plant, but Subaru didn't reveal what engine will send power to the symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Look for the 2020 Subaru WRX STI to get a more powerful turbo boxer engine, possibly a FA 22.0-liter DID. It will be underpinned by the more rigid Subaru Global platform. It will come with an even lower center of gravity, and it will be lighter with the use of carbon fiber parts in the bumpers, fenders, and roof.